Hey, Vito LaFata of Fitnesspreneur's Life and the Visionary Planner. And today I want to talk to you about people freedom. It's one of those 5 main freedoms that I'm always talking about that I believe you and everybody around deserves in their life. It fits right in there with time freedom and location freedom and financial freedom and purpose freedom. But today it's all about people freedom because man, does the world need more of it right now. There's a lot of people living in the world and in our situations and in our institutions and in our businesses and in our lives where we are not surrounded by the ideal people that we want in our lives, and it is sucking the joy and the happiness and the fun out of life. And I say we can put an end to that because it's doable. People freedom is something that you can have. So what is people freedom? I'm going to share with you what it is, why it's important, and how you get it with a few simple ways so that you can walk out of here today after watching this and you know what? Turn life up a notch. I think you deserve that. So what is it? Simply, it's the ability to be working with and surrounded by the exact people that you want in your life and repel the others. Repel the rest. I know sometimes we believe in that idea that we're stuck in our situations, we're stuck with the people we got, we're stuck with the family we got, we're stuck with the people that we have at work. Well, I challenge that being stuck. I say you can change that. And why is it important to change that? Is because, you know what? Life is too freaking short to be dealing with douches and to be dealing with negative people and to be dealing with the naysayers. Now, I covered how to deal with negative people in another video, so you can go check that out. So what I want to just be focused on is what can you do about changing the amount of freedom that you have with the people in your life. Because I'll tell you, when I was coming up, when I was first a trainer working at Crunch and all that, or even just when I was in any situation where I was a staff member, an employee, I didn't have much people freedom. I was stuck with the people that person hired, and those were my only opportunities. I used to think that family is who we're stuck with. And I love family above all things. But when you didn't get dealt the best set of cards in family, I believe that we deserve the freedom to go create the family that matters to us most in a short life that we have. So here's just a couple things that I think you can do about going and changing and creating more freedom with the people that you have in your life. Because time is short, life is short, you should be living it with joy, and this is what matters. So number one, just simply decide that you want people freedom in life. Decide that you're like, I'm done with dealing with the douches. I'm done with having to be in a corporate scenario or a work scenario or a family scenario or even a relationship, that this is who I got and what I've been dealt. You haven't been dealt anything. You can go change and choose to make a difference about that. You could just simply get up and say, I'm done with that. I remember for many years, I tried to get along with my sister, and I have a sister who we just don't see eye to eye on our philosophies and views of life. So there came a point after years and years and years of bickering that I had to just simply decide that this isn't the family I'm looking for, so I'm gonna go out and create the family I want. And I remember certain friends of mine started to fill in those gaps as those people that really became family members. So I just did that by saying, I choose to do something different. I remember when I worked in Wall Street, I was just like, you know what, I love this work, but I hate being surrounded by these people that are willing to screw one another for a nickel and a freaking dime. And I was just like, I'll change that. I went and found another career. When I worked in fashion, I was like, again, I love this work, but I'm not really super happy with the people around me. As much as I love this work, what am I gonna do? Instead, I'll go choose to make something different. And that's when I started my career in the fitness industry. But it all came about by simply deciding that, you know what, I don't want this for my life. No matter how much money's coming in, no matter what the world situation was, no matter what I went through for schooling to say I'm gonna be in here. I was an economics major to then end up inside of a Wall Street and then to walk away from it. A lot of people be like, damn, you're leaving all those years of schooling and all that time that it took to get you into that industry. Yeah, because I want people freedom. I want to be surrounded by the exact people, the people that are full of joy, the people that are getting after in life, the people that want to be high performers, the people that are creatives and progressives and just trying to live their best lives versus just make a buck or be a bunch of effing douches out there. I'm not sure, we're chasing different values. So we can choose to do that. Now, number two, you can change your environment. Now, change your environment. So just like I changed my environment when I was on Wall Street, when I was in the fashion industry, even when I was a trainer and I wanted to be like, you know what, I don't love everybody I work with here or even every one of the clients that I had, because when I was coming up in the industry, we took any client we could get because we're like, I need money. But now today, we're much smarter about that. We know how to market better. We know how to sell better. That we're able to be like, I actually know exactly how to create the niche, the avatar, the tribe I want. I don't got to just take what the world's giving me. I can choose to go create what the hell I want. But that came by studying business and marketing, which is why hopefully you have liked this page, you've liked this YouTube, you've subscribed to our videos, because this is where we're talking always about this marketing, sales, high performance, freedom stuff, so that you can have this. But you could change your environment. So one of our coaches on our Beachbody team, Natalie Tenassi, I always love using her story, because she, before she became part of our team, was working in a credit card billing company. Money was good, but she didn't like the people she was surrounded by. She was like, very soon I'm gonna go post on these people because their values and what they're about is not who I wanna be surrounded by day in and day out, especially now that I've got kids and things like that, that you know what? She changed her environment. She went and did number three. Sought a new opportunity, seek a new opportunity. She's like, I'm in a job. Some people, that's where they want to be happy with. Cool, I ain't knocking that. But when we're looking at people freedom, the opportunity then comes, can I create the world that I want? And oftentimes in the job world, when you're an employee or staff member, it's very tough for you to create the world that you want. You can be part of a great environment and add to it for sure. But oftentimes when you're not in charge of who you hire, what the business culture is like, what the environment's like, it's very tough. So Tenassi said, you know what? I'm gonna seek a new opportunity. And that's when she joined our Beachbody coaching team, where she got to start her own MLM business, and she got to be like, I went from employee to boss, entrepreneur. Now I get to decide who I bring on my team. And I get to then screen the people I work with. And I get to choose who I want to bring on. And if somebody doesn't work out, it's as easy as being able to be like, cool, you're still an independent business owner, do your own thing. That's the beauty of us looking at new opportunities and seeking what we can go out there and do. You're not stuck where, like I had to seek a new opportunity by being like, you know what, my family in New York love a good amount of them. Some of them, a lot of drama. And I don't like dealing with drama, not in a short life. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change my environment, move to California, 3,000 miles will separate us, and I'm gonna seek a new opportunity to pursue the life that I want and the things that I want. That's why it all goes back to the minute you decide you wanna change it, you will. When you get clear and you have clarity that you don't wanna live another way, and you're saying, this is the way I want to go. This is who I want to be. This is what I want this world to look like. This is what I want my experience to be like on this planet. Then you have all the power. And you can create all the freedom that you want. And the last thing I would tell you to do is go be with others. Number 4, just be with others. When you're feeling like, I'm the only one going through this, that's the quickest way to just feel like, give up your control and feel like subjected to that. As compared to when you are in a social environment, when you're surrounded by others that believe as you do, that are striving for the same things you carry each other on one another's backs. That's why the best thing we've ever done as entrepreneurs, as Beachbody coaches, as fitnesspreneurs, as high performers, is go out there and just say, you know what? I'm going to have a social support group. That's why we created masterminds and coaching groups, because people together, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, people of a like mind, same consciousness, all aimed at one goal, can do far better than you can ever do by yourself. Seek to get yourself into a social support environment where you have others like you that are striving for the same freedoms, the same wants, the same needs, the same goals, the same visions, and you carry each other and you lift each other up. It's one of the simplest ways that we went out there and did that, and you can do the same thing just by changing your environment, deciding that you want more, seeking that opportunity, and going out there and realizing you don't got to do it alone. And if you do need to be alone right now, As compared to, I have to be in that work environment, I have to be with the family, I say go be alone more in this regard. Go be alone more, to read more, do more personal development, sharpen your skills, invest in yourself, because then with those sharpened skills and those investments in yourself, you can go out and seek those new opportunities. You can go out and change that environment because you start to make a little bit more money. You start to learn how to think through things a little bit better. You have better skill sets in order to make these decisions and not feel guilt or feel bad or struggle and whatnot. It's not about anything more than giving yourself the best tools and best opportunity to live with freedom. So I hope that serves you, and just thinking what you can go out there to do to create a little bit more people freedom in your life, so you strive to have those 5 amazing freedoms that allow you to live into your best life. So be sure to subscribe down below. Stay in tune with us. Be part of our community. Subscribe. You'll get more videos like this that are going to keep helping you march forth to live into your best vision, into the mission that you want to go out and serve. And then you're going to go out there and live with freedom. I'll see you soon.